If you're like most people, you've been probably told this at one point. Just keep investing. You can always buy or worry about annuity income later.
And the problem is, if anything goes wrong during those years leading up to retirement, you will never get that time back.
So today, we're going to walk through the math side by side through 3 scenarios using real payout numbers for someone that is 50, 60, and 70, each with $1 million, deciding on income strategy now to guarantee their future income or stay invested longer. Hi, I'm Kai, and welcome back to our channel.
And I'm Ann.
We've been helping retirees with this exact decision for going on 21 years, and everything you're about to see is based on numbers we use with our clients every week. This is the same question we've helped thousands of retirees work through.
Now, when we say income, we're not talking about withdrawing more or chasing yield. The most popular strategy retirees are now choosing for future income is what we call a hybrid pension. Let's start with age 50, assuming you want to retire early at 60. Before we show you this online calculator, we purposely blurt out the name because we represent over 50 plans and don't want to show any bias.
And depending on your situation, this carrier may or may not even be in your best interest anyway. So this is why we shop around for the best carrier for you. So we're going to show you 2 scenarios in each example. Someone who bought it earlier and someone who kept investing first and bought the hybrid pension later.
So if you're 50 years old and you see that if you defer 10 years before you started your hybrid pension, your guaranteed contractual income is $148,800 per year for life. An incredible 14.88% guaranteed lifetime payout on your original $1 million.
Now remember, the 14.88% is a payout, not an ROI or return on investment. That would be way too high. This is a contractual payout in writing, just like a traditional pension through an employer. Now let's see how much the 50-year-old would have to grow their portfolio by age 60 if they were to buy the exact same hybrid pension later.
Assuming today's rates.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. Now, to create that same income by investing first, that portfolio would need to grow to $2,358,161. That means you would have to grow your portfolio by $1,358,161 in just 10 years. Nearly 136% total growth.
And that assumes an 8.94% market return per year. No sequence of returns risk and no major crash in the retirement year.
Now, once you factor in a 1.2% average advisory fee, the required return jumped to over 10%.
And by the way, if this breakdown is helpful so far, feel free to like the video and subscribe because it really helps out our channel.
All right, let's look at a 60-year-old scenario. If you defer to age 67, when most people start their Social Security, your guaranteed contractual income is $123,000 per year, or a massive lifetime guaranteed income payout of 12.30% of your original principal.
Investing first, then buying a hybrid pension annuity at 67 would require your portfolio to grow to $1,747,159, a growth of $747,159. That's nearly a 75% gain in just 7 years.
Again, that assumes an 8.29% return annually, or over 10% if you have advisory fees.
And yes, you might have received that return before, but do you want to hypothetically hope you will get that return in 7 years? What if the market turns against you within that small window?
And even if you do get 9 to 10% returns, you still end up with the exact same payouts as if you purchased a hybrid pension at age 60. Now, age 70. This is usually where people push back. They usually say, I get the math, but I am too old to defer.
Or my health isn't great. I don't think I can wait.
And here's the key distinction that most people miss. Deferring has far less to do with age or health and far more to do with your cash flow. Here's the proof. A healthy 60-year-old with no assets to live on cannot defer because they need income now.
Meanwhile, a 70-year-old in weaker health but with other resources often can defer because they're not relying on this money today.
We've even had clients tell us, I've been told by my doctor that I may not make it another 10 years. So we asked them this one simple question. If that were true, would you plan to spend your entire portfolio down to zero over the next 10 years? Well, the answer is always the same. Of course not.
And that's the point. The only time we would not recommend deferring or getting a lifetime annuity is if, God forbid, you're diagnosed with a terminal illness with a very short life expectancy. Again, the point is, if you have cash flow or resources, you should be able to defer.
Now let's take a look at the math for a 70-year-old. At age 70, if you defer your hybrid pension annuity for 5 years, your income at 75 would be $118,400 per year, which is an amazing 1.84% lifetime guaranteed payout of your original $1 million. Now, to create that same income by investing first for 5 years, then purchasing a hybrid pension annuity at 75, your portfolio would need to grow to $1,502,538 in just 5 years.
And that's $502,538 of growth, over 50% total growth, or roughly 8.44% per year. Oh, and not to mention over 10% annually with advisory fees.
Yes, that's a lot of pressure year after year with no room for error. So with all three examples, even if the market is perfect, and even if you happen to retire at the peak of the market, did you notice you just end up with the exact same income anyway? Now, quick clarification, because this matters. A hybrid pension is not a SPIA, a single premium immediate annuity, or a traditional DIA, a deferred income annuity, where you lock up your money and give up your control forever.
A hybrid pension is also not a variable annuity where you pay 3 to 4% in fees.
With a hybrid pension, you can grow your cash value, change your mind and cash out with your principal and your growth, with or without penalties, or pass the remaining asset to your beneficiary if you pass away early.
But if you live too long and deplete your cash, you still have the peace of mind of having income for life, just like a traditional pension.
You can learn more about hybrid pensions from this video, where we will help you to see how you can strengthen your retirement, and we'll also leave a link in the description below. Now, there's one more concept that ties all of this together. Another place where investors often go wrong is misunderstanding what they're actually giving up when they wait, especially when it comes to hybrid pension annuities. In finance terms, that's the time value of money and the opportunity cost of delay.
Most investments are two-dimensional. You invest and you hope for a return on investments. Traditional income annuities, like single premium immediate annuities, SPIAs, or deferred income annuities, DIAs, are also two-dimensional. You exchange your principal for a paycheck, but your principal itself is no longer growing.
A hybrid pension, on the other hand, is three-dimensional. You still have your principal. Your principal continues to earn a return while you're deferring and while you're taking income, and you receive a guaranteed contractual income for life.
On the more conservative end, many hybrid pension designs grow principal around 4 to 6% per year.
And depending on the income rider and participation structure, some designs can grow closer to 6% to 10% per year. Now, that's just the cash value. However, the income or the payout that we mentioned, many times we give people 10% to 20% lifetime payouts per year.
Now, you might be wondering, these payouts sound too good to be true. How can the insurance companies afford this? Well, there are two reasons insurance companies can afford these payouts. Right now, the high interest rates give hybrid pensions higher payouts, but that's not the main reason insurance companies can give such high payouts.
Yes, high interest rates can give a nice bump to the current payout rates, but the more important reason is your age and the years deferred. Insurance companies know many people are afraid of living too long. Many people are buying earlier and deferring longer, thus giving insurance companies more time to leverage their investments. And because they have billions of dollars to invest, they have access to investments and strategies well beyond what you or we as individuals can reach. So when you combine today's higher interest rates and how insurance companies invest, and factor in your age and how long you can defer, that's why these payouts are mathematically guaranteed.
And that's why buying a hybrid pension now, while the rates are still high, matters.
All right, quick recap. So at this point, you understand the real issue. Timing changes the outcome, and the math doesn't lie. So if the math is so clear, then the real question becomes, why are so many smart, savvy, experienced investors still told to invest first and buy income later? Well, because most people don't realize this math that we just showed you.
They've only seen SPIAs or DIAs, not hybrid pensions. Most people have never heard of these hybrid pension annuities.
And even if it's coming from an advisor, here's another truth. The longer your money stays invested, the longer the advisory fees compound.
Do you now see why advisors encourage you to keep investing longer and just buying an annuity or hybrid pension later?
Not to mention, some financial firms hate annuities. They even mention it. They hate annuities, and why you should too. So they're going to be completely biased and not even talk to you about hybrid pension annuities.
And even when people do understand the math, the next piece that turns people away from hybrid pension annuities is misunderstanding fees and commissions. Hybrid pensions typically have 0 to 1% internal fees, and those fees do not reduce lifetime income.
Yes, the fee of 1% or so is to guarantee your lifetime income. Hybrid pensions with 0% fees, and there are those available, but they have no contractual guaranteed income. It's actually a hypothetical hybrid pension.
And think about this fact. If you're getting such high contractual payouts of 10% to 20% with no fees, wouldn't it be absolutely too good to be true?
And how about commissions? We're paid by the insurance company, typically 3 to 7% one time, not from your portfolio. Now, compare that to 1 to 1.5% every year from your advisor for the next 20 to 30 years.
And again, remember the fee for your lifetime income does not lower your lifetime income per year. And the commission we make does not lower your income or your principal balance.
So when you step back and look at everything together, the takeaway is simple. This isn't about whether investing works. It does. And it's not about annuities versus the market. It's about sequencing. If you solely focus on growing your investments right now and forego planning your income, the portfolio has to work harder for longer, often at higher returns just to arrive at the same income before fees, before taxes, and before a sequence of returns risk.
And just to be fully transparent, this math isn't just something we push just to make a sale. It's because of this math we just showed you, we actually made the same decision ourselves to purchase a hybrid pension now rather than later at 60. Hybrid pensions work because insurance companies understand timing, life expectancy, and interest rates. They are structured around income first, not hope later.
Yes, investments can grow faster, sometimes much faster, but the income they're supposed to produce, well, that part is hypothetical. But retirement expenses aren't. Most people carry the same expenses into retirement and often more, not less.
When we're younger, we have less money and less time. In retirement, we finally have time to travel, help family, and enjoy life. But healthcare costs and unexpected expenses can rise sharply. So when your expenses are guaranteed, hope is not a strategy.
A hybrid pension turns part of your retirement from "I hope the market cooperates" into "this income shows up every year." Now, the two biggest follow-up questions that we always get are, one, okay, well, you showed me what it looks like to defer, but how? How can I defer at my age and still get the highest payout with the lowest taxes? Well, we'll show you our staging and laddering video to watch here in a bit.
But even after watching that video, our clients end up asking this question. Okay, but which hybrid pension or income rider should I choose?
You see, this strategy only works if you pair it with the right type of income rider. Well, if you want the breakdown of those two questions, then click here for those two videos.
And just to be clear, here at KCIIS, our focus is education and strategy, not just selling the highest payout on paper.
And if you want help applying this to your numbers, well, then give us a call. Otherwise, we'll see you in our next video.